All right, I'm going to show you how to make some changes um, and just quick adjustments to features such as this. If you have pimples on your face or whatever, or you want to clear up your skin or make it not quite as grungy. Um, so if I wanted to clean this up, well, number one, I can come in here and just some basic edits on this thing. If your skin looks too yellow, if it's too dark, you want to do your basic edits like, pulling up your exposure. Obviously, that's not going to work here, but a couple of you have like really dark photos. So you want to deal with those things kind of first, and then you want to take a look at your face. Now, you'll notice like if you pull the clarity way down, it definitely softens it up, but it gives everything a soft look. If you had eyes in there, it would really, pull down the clarity in your eyes as well. So I want to get rid of some of these things without, messing with all of my skin tone. So there's a couple of things up here. There's these two brushes. First of all, this is a spot removal brush, and you can heal or you can clone with it. I'm going to choose clone. So you can control the size of your brush. You want to make sure that your brush is big enough to get around the blemish that you're going to do, but no more big than that. So number one, and the feather is that outer edge there that sort of softens up the edges around it. So I'm going to, all I have to do is click, and it literally gets rid of them. So I can come back into these things and I can adjust the size of them, because again, like I said, I only want it to be small enough. I want it to be the size that's big enough to get rid of the blemish that I'm seeing, but not completely, ruin the texture of the face or something. Or so what it does is it takes that area and then it tries to match up with an even tone, not necessarily skin tone, but something that's similar to it. So I'm just going to go in here and take care of what I can. I'm just clicking. I might have to make my brush a little bit smaller to get in some of these spots there. And like I said, I can come in here and I can make it larger or smaller, and I can also move it around. Okay, I actually want that to be right there. Okay, so when I'm finished with that, I can see where I've made all my changes. I come back to this little hand, and there it is. And I can see what it sort of looks like. I don't have those blemishes on my face anymore. Now if I wanted to smooth the skin out a little bit more, I'm going to come in here to my adjustment brush, and I want to local correction preset. Cancel, that's not really what I wanted to do. I just want to reset all of my brushes in here to make sure that it's not going to apply any changes. And then I'm going to come in probably with a smaller brush. Then I'm going to start painting in here. You can't really see anything right now. But I am painting in this area here. Let's see if I mask it, you can actually see where I'm painting. So I just want to soften the skin, especially in here along the chin where it's a little bit rough. I don't want to go over the lips. I don't want to go over eyes in particular, because those are the things that are supposed to be in focus. So I'm just going to go over his face here. Unmask it, and now I'm going to come up here and pull down the clarity, and as you can see, the skin is really starting to soften. And I can come back in here, and I'm going to add to that clarity a little bit. All right, so there you go. So I've softened it up. If I can see, there's before and after. So you can see where it started from and where it finished. And again, you don't want to like overdo it. I don't want to come back in here to my main menu and like pull it down any more than that. I want to be careful with the edits that I do. You want these pictures to look natural, but not overdone. So I think this is fine doing something like that. Okay.